Alright, today we're showing two V4 Evil off-reins. I built these both up using traditional mechanical drivetrains with the UDH hanger. Kind of walk you through how you can do that with two different setups. First one here, regular GX rear derailleur mechanical. We're using X01 boost for 52 millimeter chain line on this guy. So to run a traditional 52 with the new Evils that are 55 chain line offerings, Evil's saying that you have to use this new Shimano or the new transmission, which to the point is a 55 offset, but you can tweak your cranks a little bit to make it work. So with this guy, using a wolf tooth 3-bolt, so it's a 0 millimeter offset to breaking it in to a 55 from the 52 chain ring. And then installing that, you're just going to use normal dub. So you're going to take only one of these spacers on the drive side. So where they both popped off. There we go. So yes. Put one spacer on the right, right there. There you go. Put one spacer on the right side, on the drive side. No spacers on the non-drive. And then in your dub box, they're gonna give you a bunch of spacers to put in there. You're going to use a 3 millimeter, which I believe is this guy. Yep, so if you can zoom in on that, it's going to say 3 millimeter on there. So you put that on the drive side with the 0 millimeter offset and the one ring on the internal. And then that puts you pretty much in perfect chain line. Let's see if I can see that. Perfect chain line like that between the guide. Other option you can do here is a few companies are coming out, like E13's new Helix crank set is a 55 chain line, or you could use a new transmission one as well and just put a different chain ring on it to accept an old like Eagle chain ring or Eagle chain. This one is a 55 millimeter chain line for a crank set. With a 30 mil BB. So on here I put a race face, if you can see it, yeah, race face BB in there. Same thing, you're gonna put, let's see if I can get in there, one spacer next to the frame, and then you're gonna put two, so you can put the one spacer BB, and then you're gonna put 2 millimeter spacers that are just black between the chain ring and the BB over there. This one's still going to be, because it's 55 millimeter offset, you're still going to use a 3 millimeter chain ring. And then that pretty much puts chain line directly in the middle of your guide there, which I will lower this down just a hair. But with the new Evil chain ring guide, you can't actually lower it down. You just loosen this bolt here and you can rotate that down just so you can get a little bit closer to the chain and get some clearance so it doesn't pop off. And this one, he is using the XO mechanical drivetrain E13 cranks, and once again wolf tooth BB or wolf tooth chain ring. That's just two different ways to configure if you want to use your old drivetrain on these new 55 millimeter chain line bikes, which is still possible.